Wow, it feels like forever that I've done a vlog. Not vlogged at all this week. I've been just at work, which is exactly what happens to people when they work a job. Your mind focuses on that and time kind of slows down. The job I have is 12 hours shifts. So even though there's 24 hours in the day, those other 12 hours are quite precious in terms of getting some sleep, eating and commuting between the place. But I won't lie that I really miss my time. I'm losing the time, exchanging my time for money, but not enough money to make it worthwhile, I don't think. Doesn't feel like it anyway. It's probably really, really dark. It's 7:15. It is getting lighter now. Especially in the mornings, it's getting lighter. I'm heading over to a nearby city where they have very fast connectivity to do some work. Get onto my Udemy stuff. Start writing out some of the titles for the Kickstarter videos to promote it. Set up the thunderclap.it to get people to sort of mention it, tweet and Facebook about it on the same day. That's pretty much my plan today. Wanted to give a shout out to Yarvi on YouTube, YARRVVEE. Yarvi, I'll put a link in my description. Who's heading to South by in March, and has kindly said that I could crash on a like a couch bed thing, which is amazing. Just have a roof. I'm not bothered if it's on the floor as long as it's like a roof over my head. So that's awesome. But then also a friend has got in touch and said that she's going in for some surgery. So it's kind of, do I fly direct, which will cost a fortune? I don't have that money yet. That would be ideal to get straight to South by. Do I fly into Baltimore or New York or DC or somewhere else on a cheaper economy flight and road trip it? Or maybe another option. I'm not sure what the other options are. Maybe get a train from somewhere like New York, get a cheap flight to New York and get a train all the way from there. Either way, it does change the South by plan. I think what's going to end up happening is maybe 3 or 4 days traveling there, 3 days or so in South by. I'm not going with a conference ticket, I can't afford to. And then 3 days drive back, which, you know, it'll be a lot of miles, a lot of road tripping, but I really do enjoy that. I do enjoy road tripping, especially with a good friend. So that could happen, I don't know. I'm just, at the moment, I'm trying to resign myself to the fact that it's a lot of money. I don't know where I'm going to get it from. And so part of my going this morning is to kind of keep up the momentum that I need to create some kind of income. And so that means trying to get these Udemy things off the ground, trying to get the YouTube stuff off the ground. It's a double-edged sword as well, because I really want to spend a bit of my wages on getting some new bits of kit, like the GoPro mic and Wi-Fi for the van and things like that. And I just can't splurge on stuff like that at the moment. I just really can't. Although I'd love to, because it helps me make videos. But I am going to make a video today, I think. We'll put it together about the pods. At least what is the pods video and why the pods. Because I have been looking at some open source games, because I have been talking to some of the lads that I work with, and a lot of them would be really up for playing retro games. So retro games that we used to play in our 20s, so like 20 years ago. Duke Nukem 3D, Doom 2, a whole bunch of ones. And actually the retro stuff, I think, is on its way back, coming back in terms of people playing it, especially the over 40s who sort of reminiscing about the old games, the old multiplayer games. And it fits perfectly with the pods, what we're trying to do with the pods, by having a little gaming section, maybe at night time or weekends, and a little sort of money pot for tournaments and things like that. So kind of creates another traffic revenue stream for the pods. Anything that brings a lens on the buildings or the projects, the better. So it's getting brighter now. I'm probably still all black and pixelated and stuff. But like I say, I'm heading to another nearby city about 15-16 miles away from where I'm based. In my little Smart. I set my alarm for 6 and didn't really get up till 6:30. And so I'm a little bit behind in terms of time. I would have liked to have been there for, say, 6:30. Get all set up for 6:45, 7 o'clock. But as it stands, I'll probably be there in about 15-20 minutes, and then quick walk, because I don't park near the venue because it's far too expensive. And then around lunchtime, depending on a previous client, I might go and nip over and see them and get a bus and leave the car. So we'll see how much I can get out of this day. I feel like I should really pack as much into this day as possible. It's very important that on my 4 days that I get as much out of it as possible. Yeah, that's it. I will catch up with you in a bit. So, because parking is so expensive in city centres, it's kind of what's ripped the heart out of city centres, people using them, is the ostentatious amount that private landlords and local councils want from people to park. This car park over there, which is admittedly closer to where I need to be, is £7 something for 4 hours. That works out about $13-14, probably more. So I bring my iMac in my box and I park up over at the it's probably about 5-10 minutes that way, and then I don't have to pay parking. I think a lot of people do that, but I also think it puts a lot of people off coming into city centres. But to be honest, it's really not that far to walk, and it gives me a bit of a wake-up call in the morning. Looking forward to getting in there actually and spending a good solid day in the co-working space and getting all the video stuff that I need to get done put up.